Hello students of Standard 3rd. I am Anita Mishra and today I am going to teach you Environmental Studies chapter number 3 Water or Water. So students in chapter number 3 Water or Water in part 1 2 we studied about the poem how water is very much important in our life, and we studied how water is very much precious and without water we all will die. Yes students, and in part 2 we learned about different drill words, hard words, and question and answers and all those things, and the necessity of water. Okay students, and the most important thing is water is needed in our daily life. Okay, so in part 3 let's see what we'll study in part 3. And the first we have is choose the correct alternative, those given below each question, and write its index letter alphabet in the provided against each question. And the first one is, for which of the following task is water not needed? So drinking, yes, we need water. Washing hands, obviously we need water. Washing utensils, obviously we need water. Cycling, yes, for cycling we does not need any amount of water because cycling is done with cycle, no need of water. But after cycling we need to have water. Second, in which of the following is water used the most? Washing hands? No. Drinking water while eating? No. For answering nature's call. For answering nature's call means going to toilet. And for bathing, obviously, for bathing we need much amount of water because while bathing we wash our whole body. Okay students. Now third one. Which of the following is not a source of water? Rain, definitely it's a source of water. Canal as well and lake as well. These all are the places. So like rain brings so much of water. Canal and lake have ample amount of water stored. Mountain. Mountains doesn't have water. Mountains are the one which are made up of rocks. They does not contain any amount of water. So mountains are not a source of water. Fourth, with what should we take water from an earthen pot? So students, earthen pot means matka. So with a jug? No. With a glass? No. With a small metal pot? No. With a long handled metal cup? Yes. So the answer is D, because if you put a jug, a glass or a small metal pot in a earthen pot which is a matka, your hand will make water dirty. If you use long handled, so it's like this long handled metal cup to remove water or to take out water from the earthen pot, then your water will stay hygienic and it will not get dirty by your hands. Okay students. Now fifth one. Which is the main source of water? Wells, they store water. Rivers, they even store water. And lakes as well store water. So the main source is rain. Why rain? Because rain is for long amount of period. It stays for at least 4 months. And this 4 months it rains, we can collect ample amount of water. So main source of water is rain. Okay. Sixth, which of the following containers can hold the most water? Glass is very small. Small pot is as well small. Jug is small. Yes, bucket. Bucket is a very huge bucket which can store much more amount of water, hold much more amount of water compared to glass, small pot or jug. Seventh, which of the following animals is different from others? Dog. Dog normally we can see around us, cow as well and horse as well. Why fish is different? The only reason fish is different is because fish swims in the water. Fish cannot live without water. Students, do you remember that poem? मछली जल की रानी है, जीवन उसका पानी है. Yes, students, very good. So like that poem only, dog can live without water. I mean to say, dog cannot live without water, but dog does not stay inside the water. Dog stays on land. Cow as well stay on land and horse as well stay on land. But fish cannot stay without water, cannot live without water. Fish stay inside the water. बाहर निकालो तो मर जाएगी. Remember? Yes. Now, eighth one. Where can the maximum amount of water be seen? In a river, no, river is small. In a lake, it is also small. In a tank, it is really very small. In the sea, yes. In the sea, we can see a maximum amount of water because sea is the largest river body apart from ocean. Okay? Now we'll move forward to fill in the blanks. The largest source of water is rain. As I told you in choose the correct option. The largest source of water is rain. Rainy season. Okay. Now second one. The water of most rivers goes into the sea. Yes. All the lake and everything go and merge into a sea. So sea has maximum amount of water. Aqua means water and water is life. So students, fish is an aquatic animals. So aqua means water and for aquatic animals water is life. Fourth one, our dash is not possible without water. Our life, as I told you, without water will die. So our life is not possible without water. The deep source of water that has steps is known as step well, which we sometimes call well, and in Hindi we call it as kuwa. The deep source of water which has steps. Steps means stairs. A deep source of water which has steps or stairs is known as step well. Sixth one, a tube well is used to obtain water from the ground. So tube well is used to obtain the water from the ground. So as we get water from the ground only, tube well is used to bring water out from the ground. Seventh, sea water is heated by sun, changes to vapor and goes skywards and return to the earth in the form of rain. So students, sea, lake, ocean all are open, and when there is water, sun heats on that water and some amount of that water take change into a vapor, and that vapor comes in a form of rain in rainy season. Okay, great. Eighth, what is a dash wealth? Water is a natural wealth. Water is a natural wealth. So students, natural wealth means something which we had from nature. That is natural. So trees are nature and they are natural wealth. Okay? Water is nature. So it's a natural wealth. Atmosphere means air. Air is natural. So it's natural wealth. Now we'll move forward to take the correct option. Okay students, and here we have put a right. We have to put right mark in front of the statements that are true and wrong marks that are false. We can stay for a long time without drinking water. No, we will die without water. We cannot stay for a long time without water because water keeps us fresh and nourished. We should stop the wastage of water. Yes, we should not waste water. Else in the future we'll have shortage of water. Water from the sky, water from the sea changes into vapor and goes high into the sky. Yes, as I told you, from the heat of the sun, water changes into vapor and goes high into the sky and brings what? Rain in the rainy season. There is a huge water tank in the sky. No, there is no water tank in the sky. Farming is possible without water. No, farming is not possible without water. Like we need water to keep ourselves fresh and grow. Same way, crops even need water to grow. Okay, so farming is not possible without water. Rain is the main source of water. Yes, rain is the main source of water. Streams, rivers, lakes and wells are known as source of water. Yes, these all are the source of water. These all are the different source of water. Now we have to do match the following. Water is pulled up with a bucket from the well. Yes, water is pulled up in a bucket from the well. Well means kuwa. Water comes down from the sky during rainy season. Water comes down from the sky. Why? Because through sun, water change into vapors. Through the heat of the sun, water change into vapor, and in the rainy season, it comes down from the sky. Water flowing noisily from mountains, stream, that is sometimes called as waterfall. Well with steps, step well. Well with steps, step well. Reaches water to far off places. Canal. So canal is a kind of narrow way from which water can be passed to many other places. Okay, students. Now we'll move forward to question and answer. So here we have first one. What can you do without water? We can do activities like playing, speaking, walking and studying without water. So students, as I told you before, we can do these activities without water, but we need to have water after doing these activities. Third, what can you not do without water? We cannot quench our thirst, cook food, have a bath and wash clothes or utensils without water. So students, we cannot stop ourselves from drinking water, which means we cannot stop our thirst. We cannot even cook food, we cannot even have bath or can wash clothes, and we cannot even wash our utensils in which we had food. So these all things are not possible without water. Third, have you seen hot water coming out of the ground? Where? Yes, when we had gone on a trip to Saurashtra, we saw hot water springs at a place known as Tulsi Sham. So as we studied earlier the same question, we had a trip to Saurashtra and that place had hot water spring which is known as Tulsi Sham. Fourth, does any river flow across your village or city? If yes, write its name. Yes, a river flows across my city Ahmedabad. Its name is Sabarmati. The name of the river is Sabarmati. Fifth, do you know the name of any rivers? Write their name. Yes, we know. I know names of other rivers are Narmada, Tapi, Damanganga and many much more rivers. Sixth, which creatures of earth need water? All living creatures on earth like human being, animals, birds, insects, plants, crop, what each and every person who are living being need water, as without water students will die. Seventh, for which activities is water needed in our house? In our house, water is needed for morning chores, drinking, cooking, bathing, cleaning house, etc. So we need water for each and every activity in our house. Eighth, name the source of water. The source of water. So students, hope you remember the main source of water is rain. Then streams, rivers, well or tube wells, ponds, lakes, etc. are the source of water. Ninth, in what is water stored in our house? In our house, water is stored in a underground tank and in an overhead tank built on the terrace. So students, if you stay in a society, you will find water is stored underground and on the tank which is there on the terrace. Okay, now we'll move forward to 10th one. To which places does rainwater that falls on the ground flow away? So the rainwater that falls on the ground flows away into the earth, into the gutters, ponds and rivers. Water that flows into the river finally flows into the sea. So whichever water falls on the ground, it flows into many ways. Like wherever it can go, it will pass away on that way and it will be in that way only. Okay students, so it will be into gutters, ponds and rivers. Water that flows into the river finally flows into the sea. Okay, now the 11th one. Why do crops dry up? If it does not rain and crops are not given water, they dry up. So students, as I told you, each and everything needs water, and if crops doesn't get water, they'll dry up. So crops are given water. Okay, 12th. What can be produced with the help of water? Yes students, electricity and steam can be produced with the help of water. So if you have visited to wind farms or any place where you have seen producing electricity with the help of water, you'll see that water is used to produce electricity and steam. 13th. What is the meaning of source of water? So the meaning of source of water is the place from where water is obtained. So we obtain water from, main source of water is river. Main source of water is rain. Yes students, not river. River is a source of water, but rain is the main source of water. And source means where water is obtained. The place from where water is obtained is known as source of water. And we obtain water from which source? River, lakes, streams, canals and many much more. 14th. What is a stream? Water trapped on a mountains or hilly areas finds some way out and starts flowing rapidly. This fast flowing water is known as a stream. So students, you might have done drawing in your childhood days and you have seen this kind of mountains and the river is flowing out of here, and this is known as stream. Okay students, this is known as stream. 15th. Which diseases are caused by drinking dirty water? By drinking dirty water, diseases like typhoid, cholera, colic, jaundice, etc. are caused. So we should always drink clean water. 16th. What is added to a village well to make its water germ free? Potassium permanganate is added to the village well to make its water germ free. So this is a chemical which is actually helping water to make it germs free. The name of the chemical is potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate. Okay students, now we'll move forward to the activity, and what we have in the activity is, we'll see, and here you have activity, draw and name the container in which water is stored in our house. So students, tell me the name in which water is stored in your house. So water is stored in matka, which is like this, and what we call it as earthen pot. So what you have to do is, You have to name it and draw it the way I did it, and you have to list down all those things in which water is stored, whether it's a bottle or whether it's a earthen pot or whether it is anything. You have to name all of them and you have to draw them as well. Okay, this is your activity and you have to do it, students. Hope you enjoyed this session and you have to do this activity. Okay, students, thank you so much.